So B1 family, as I'm editing this video, I forgot to bring my microphone down within my face. So I sound off in the distance for a minute. Bear with me, I'm gonna put a timestamp up to where you can just skip to where I got the mic in front of my face and you can hear me loud and clear. So appreciate you guys. Please be patient with me. What's going on, B1 family? It's your boy Big MyBlackU Universe. It's been 5 days since I dropped any content. It's been 5 days since I dropped any content. I should have said something on the community tab. My apologies for being for lacking in communication. So, transparency, I'm actually getting ready to move. So a lot of it has been me getting things situated so I can move around. Let me turn it off. All right, so this video is going to be a little different. We're going to address some comments. I think certain comments I want to address so you can see me. You can type certain things out and people kind of read it the way they want to. These are not attacks, by the way. I'm not going to attack anybody. That's not my necessarily my style unless you come here talking crazy. So let's get in here. We're going to skip this one. I don't know. This is an old video, so I don't know if he might not know what they're doing. What he's doing, rather. So let's first start with our sister. Natural Moments 9313. How you doing, sister? And I love that you actually use the timestamp. So let's do this. Let's see if we can get it over here. The tether. It's got a money playlist. And she said 3450. It's a lineage. You can't claim black as a lineage. You see how this works? It's a race. Now I can go to where she was at. Let me put these on.
Because even he says he's not a leader. So his opinion is appreciated, but it's not something that we're all going to accept. That's all I got to say.
And that's fine. But don't confuse the two. Don't confuse lineage, ethnicity with race. All right, so we see we got that right there. What we're talking about. That person, maybe she meant to hit it beforehand. 3450. The term black is used. I'm speaking loud, but I should have just moved the microphone over here so I have to speak so loud. The term black is used in two ways. The usage of lowercase b is in the word denotes race. The use of uppercase b in the word denotes an ethnic group or Black American FBA freedmen, ethnic group in America. Another example, in Great Britain, the blacks refer to themselves as Black Brits. Thus, if an FBA were to visit or immigrate to England, the FBA will be a black lowercase b in England, not a black uppercase b in Brit. That's actually a reasonable explanation. However, I'm going to hit it with the heart. For the sake of not letting me able to confuse things, because a lot of us don't pay attention to wording and the way things are put in these legal documents. As we've seen, Professor Black Truth, Tariq, TBA have read a lot of these documents that came to us, that were supposed to be for us over the years. It starts off black minority. They slip that in at the end. So a lot of black folk, they'll see, the word black and immediately just assume things. So even if it's uppercase B and lowercase b, not a lot of people pay attention to small details like that. So just for now, I think we can get to that point where we start denotating that and recognizing those terms. But I think for now, as we got this momentum, let's just keep the ball rolling, right? Let's keep everything tight. And once we break down the door and get reparations, anti-black hate crime bill, Freedmen's Bank, that started, then we can build on that. We're planting the seed right now. You can't expect branches. You can't expect fruit. You can't expect a harvest as so to speak, until the seed is planted. Let's get the seed planted. Then once it starts to grow, then we can start pruning and cultivating that plant, that tree. So let's do it like that first. B1 salute. Let's type that up. And what I might do is I might let the live be Q&A, where you guys can come on here, chop it over with me, ask me questions directly, and I'm going to answer them to the best of my ability. Now, these comments, these weird-ass comments right here. Appreciate the detailed breakdown. At first, I was like, oh, okay, this is dope. Nice comment. Then it says, I need some advice. This is not the first time. This is not the first time. This is like the second or third time I've seen a comment in this vein. So, family, I want you to watch this. This to me screams an infiltrator of like a cybersecurity threat. That's the term I want to use. I have a SafePal wallet with USDT, and I have the seed phrase. Nobody is. I have a crypto. I have a cryptocurrency something or another. I haven't used it in so long. I kind of forgot where it said, but I have my seed phrase saved in a undisclosed location that I can get to. You don't share your seed phrase. So family, this is some nonsense. We're gonna hit it with the thumbs down. In fact, let's remove this comment. I don't want anybody to get caught up in that mess right there. Now, this right here, this comment, B1 family, I'm gonna need your help. The doctor who started DAS, Descendants of American Slaves, he's a dark-skinned brother that originally started DAS. I need his name. I was trying to Google search him and like word it in a certain way where it will pull him up or find any documents related to him, because I'd recognize the name once I see it. So she's this person trying to, the sister B5159 is trying to say Tariq stole FBA and all of its core beliefs or core ideologies from Yvette Carnell and Antonio Moore. And I'm like, I don't know about that, because ADOS is a group. They've already established that they're a group and not a lineage. And so when she made this statement right here, she said, no, you didn't know. Emphasis on you, she's talking to me. So did a good number of Black Americans. Mainstream has always known, and they have stated so. Harvard University had to retract their ADOS hit piece. Do that 1% of the time. I guess you meant to say they do that 1% of the time, and they are being sued. What you mean is that because an alleged suspected op who doesn't even like Black people has another group all around him seemingly controlling him, you think he has a right to steal talking points and intellectual material because he has a larger platform, but not the brilliance nor the real plan for reparations that ADOS has. Says volumes about you, but not surprised. So been around since 2021. When did we kick off FABOLOUS? When did FBA really started taking hold, Black family? Because this might be one of those subscribers or one of those accounts that come in specifically to confuse people. No picture, no content, no links to anything else to see who this person is, because a lot of people like to throw rocks and hide their hands. I don't like doing that. I like for you to know who I am. But ADO, if that's the case, if this is, quote, true, unquote, or end quote, then Strappy rather, and Tone Tit stole their idea from another brother. And then they should be held liable, correct? Am I correct? Now, this is all alleged. But I've been around long enough to remember there's a doctor, and that's the thing about information. If you don't lock it down or save it, I remember our good brother who passed on, Brother Dick Gregory, he would talk about that. He's like, when you see certain things, you need to capture that moment and save it, because later on what they'll do is they'll change it up just enough where it doesn't have the same effect. Like you say, no, I remember it this way. They show you the item and they made just enough changes, and it's been enough time between the time you've seen it and to the time it reemerges, and you're like, did it say that? Did it have? I'm not sure. Did I? I don't remember. And now you're confused and you just go along with what you see because you don't have the original document. So that's something I need to do better as a Black man and that's trying to push Black empowerment. So I don't remember the doctor's name, so I don't respond to this comment just yet. Once I get that doctor's name, then I'm going to respond to this comment and see what this person has to say. Negus 93. FBA is a lost cause. Soon the draft will start and black men will fight or die. When those black men will survive, can build to die. Then, I need punctuation, people. Then those black men who survive can build a new nation. And I said, what? FBA is a lineage? What are you talking about? The agenda is lost. There's no agenda. FBA is not an agenda. FBA is a lineage. I started FBA bank then. I know it's serious. Exactly lost. Negus 93. Brother, unsubscribe. Brother, unsubscribe, man. For me, I would say this. Nonsensical comments where people want you to do something that they won't do themselves or even attempt to do. Move around. Unsubscribe, please. Just unsubscribe, brother, and yeah. I'm FBA. I had no idea where we are due emanated. Okay. I'm not sure what she means by this. I responded, B1. This is really this is an eye-opening reality. Thank you, Tariq and FBA family, B1. Okay. This dude, this New York cat, is more than likely a tether. A lot of comments from him. I'm here. I think he's responding to me. I'm here for it, and now I ain't one. My people actually indigenous to this land. I already did my research on my family, and once again, y'all not getting reparations. Y'all, bro, you can't be nobody in no one Black American talks like this unless they're just a stomped down coon. You feel a stomped down coon, you'll talk like this. So at best, you're a coon. At worst, you're a tether. Either way, it's not good. Ron Staten, and then I'm pretty sure you're going to see this. Either way, it is not good, brother. And once again, y'all not getting reparations because most of y'all family already got it. And it's probably not even a black man. Look at the way this is talking. And look, you got some Hebrew Israelite. Let's see when this start, man. More about this channel. 2016, been around for a minute. Okay, so you probably cool. Probably bootleg. And once again, who invented whack ass black culture? Whack ass black culture? LOL. So that's the dude that's lame. Ron, I hope you see this video. You're a lame dude. You're lame. That's an old ass dusty picture. You probably in prison typing from a jail cell. Brother, stop. My point, actually, black has no standing in the color law. Calling yourself black means you don't exist. So you will never be taken seriously. The Negro, what are you? What are you? Mr. Indigenous, what are you? With this weird ass comments you got going on. Most melanated people are self-hating coons. Cap. Right now, this immediately you sound like a tether. With this, Tariq is not. But this still right. This right here is. I feel like it's a what do they call it? A backhanded compliment. Because most of us are not. Most of us are not. Those of us who are quote coons typically are just the loudest, the ones that the dominant society props up in front of us. Most of us are not coons. Most of us we stand on business. We hold it down, man. We're most of us, heck, or even just trying to get by from day to day. So this idea that most of us, quote, are coons, nah, that's not it. You may have some black folk who are opportunistic because they live in, poverty to the extent of the dominant society has limited resources in certain areas. But nah, we're not mostly coons. That's some bullshit. So I think it's a backhanded compliment. I don't like that. He's put together rallies for our people to network and link, bail black activists out of jail. He has done that. So this part On the back end, the first part I don't like. This part is true though. Two things can be true at the same time. Bailed black activists out of jail. I remember that him and Jason Black both were doing it. I remember that times. Remember, Claude Anderson talked about that 10-minute memory. Sometimes we let people discredit those who have put in real work. Men like TBA and Tariq have spent bread getting folk out of jail. And I'm talking about a lot of folk out of jail. And those folk can come back. Yeah, he did. Like, remember that brother that was in Louisiana when that cop decided to grab his locks? And he whooped his monkey ass. And Brother Tariq called down there, found a sister down there, got their brother bailed out, put pressure on the people down there, used his influence to help his people. And folk forget about this stuff. They act like, oh, he's our grifter. He's a grifter. This man's putting in work. He's put his life on the line many a times. And so I have too much respect for brothers like him and TBA. Pay for Dr. Francis Cress Wilson's entire funeral more. True. Most Negroes only care about what they can do for non-blacks to get acceptance. I'm going to give you a heart, but that brother or sister, I don't know if this is man or woman, CNG. That first part, though, nah, there's just a lot of loud Negroes who are coons. Most stand-up black folk, we don't have to be seen. We're not looking for attention. We be in the cut, chilling. We might pop out, do a little jig. You know how we do a little two-step. We, all right. You know what I'm saying? We do a little, hey. All right, cool. Let me start to break a sweat. Let me chill and sit back in the cut. The loud Negroes typically are the coons. Happy Turkey Day. Now there's one. Hold on. Yeah, I asked this cat who. He said this fool is one of the worst haters known to the black community. Stop the propaganda before someone put you in your place in your face. You get a thumbs down, my G. I had to ask, who are you talking to? Because if you're talking to me, speaking of talking to me, so Big Ja, he is Caribbean. He's Jamaican, from my understanding. But however, he's starting a reality boxing show where if cats who are online want to scrap, you sign the paperwork, and I guess you get a call if and say, hey, I got beef with somebody. You can tell them I got beef with Victor from My Black Universe. I use my email, myblackuniverse@gmail.com. So if you got a problem with me and you want to run fade, we can do it. We'll be in the ring. One, where nobody can jump. Two, where we can, we got gloves on, ain't no stomping, no kicking like that. We just scrap, throw good hands, let it lay in the ring, and then walk off as men. Can you? I don't know why I did this. Now I get to fix this. Wrong one. All right, so this one. How do you stay on code if you're celebrating this day? This is talking about Thanksgiving. So shout out to Professor Black Truth. So Solo Low Brown and B BD6 DP. Okay. Professor Black Truth said it best. He has a video he put out about it. If you cannot take the day of your own volition, where you decide to take a day, then you are, in fact, celebrating a holiday. Our dearly departed brother, Dick Gregory, said, can you go to the bank? If you cannot go to the bank on that day, then you are celebrating that holiday. Get over it. And for me, more of it was, like I said before, the video I put before, was spend time with your family, whether they're blood or not. And I meant that. I hope all y'all did. I hope you got a chance to spend time with somebody that you cared about, and you could, catch some reprieve. Black empowerment. So let me say this: you have to still balance your life, not with coonery and black empowerment, but in black empowerment and also being able to step away from not the ideologies, but just step away from the limelight and the messaging long enough to decompress. You still need to have fun. You'll still need to breathe. You still need to live. You still need to go out and for a walk. You can't be on go all the time, eventually you will burn out. It has to be balanced. You have to have balance, even in black empowerment. All right, I'm not saying go coon. Well, shoot, let me step away. I'm gonna step away and go do some coonery, and I'm gonna come back. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying go out and have some fun. We be looking at Tariq all the time. He be on vacation. We be like, some of us be like, dang, he on vacation again? He going? Yes, there's a balance. You have to balance. Being black, stepping into black empowerment and being black and actually being on code can be very stressful because you're always watching, you're always vigilant. So you need to balance that. Go on vacation. You can still be vigilant, but go on vacation, have a little bit of fun. Breathe, live. Damn. So Solo Low Brown and B, there's your answer. Joe B head asses. Shout out to that. I'm stuffed too much collard greens. This is just clickbait. Clickbait by whom? That's why I say Tether's trying to play games. So and there's one sister that said something about the title. That is literally in the title right here. Are hashtag FBAs turning on hashtag Tariq. Well, no clickbait title. I use their title. Nigga. Forgive me, family. I'm back in from TikTok checking this poll 4 days ago. Mr. Facts Over Fiction, right. People like Cardi B and DJ Khaled and other clown show culture vultures are white. You hadn't seen the video. I think I'm gonna let that be a short, family, on how to do timestamps on your mobile device, so people can know to do it. Because I'm like, I don't know where you reference it. I'm not gonna go through that whole video. I think, how long is the video? Let's look at it.
People taking on our culture.
42 minutes. Yeah, I'm not going through 42 minutes just to find what you're talking about, brother. No disrespect, no offense. I do realize some black people are really here to cause division between us with the white folks, boule gatekeepers. Okay, I think I saw it before. They said something crazy, or it said it was incoherent. All right, we're back. So this brother went through. Actually, I'd like to chop it up with you, brother, so we can get some timestamps. Because I need to see this in chronological order. Because, yeah, you were one of the people who said, it was clickbait title. No, I'm using their title. If you actually look at the video, niggas, dang, how can you go get your own lineage? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Rock with our brother Tariq. We cut for our brother Tariq. 12-17. The homie Ron. Right here, yes, sir. Smoke a lot. What did TBS? What did TBA tell us about people who like to smoke? Who do a lot of smoking and their habits? If you disagree with Lord Tariq, he'll automatically ask you where you're from and question your lineage. If you disagree in bad faith, I listen to a lot of these spaces, and I'm going to say this in no certain terms. I don't always agree with Tariq's methodology. I'll say it. I don't always agree with his methodology. Here's the thing. I don't have to, and I don't harp on that. He did this one thing. Okay. Here's the thing. Am I going to deify him and say, well, you did the one thing I don't like? You a bad person? No, he's not God. I'm not God. You're not God. Quit trying to deify folk and create an image of them in your own mind. Everybody's human. All right? Folk act like you're not supposed to be able to take a dump and it stink. Like, no, I eat food. It pulls the nutrients from the waste. The waste goes out the bowels. I drop. It stinks. I flush, wipe, wash hands. Hope you wash hands. And move forward, just like everybody else. That was my stomach. If you can hear it. I don't know if you picked it up or not. This is a pretty good mic sometimes. That's just the way it is, family. This idea that we have to be perfect, man. I think a lot of that comes from the church, and I'm not coming after the church for per se. It's just the pastor is deified, and then when the pastor does something like he step out on his wife, whatever, oh my God, you're a man of God, you can't do. No. He's human. You know, certain things now, if you mess with little boys and stuff like that, now you get them at the paint and you have a private conversation with them away from the cameras. But certain things, man, you human. Some of us drink, some of us smoke. Some of us blow our money on our cars. Some of us blow our money on the newest tech. We're human. Stop trying to make somebody a perfect being in your mind because you want to have somebody you can go to say, okay, I can live vicariously through them. The hard work they do, the impact that they create, the notoriety that they have, I can have it by proximity. I can have it through them. No. Get off your lazy ass and do some work. Get off your lazy ass and do some work. Now, family, this one. I want to see this. I'm glad I went back to this one. Trump is about to transform race. He changed Black History Month to African American History Month because he said the only group that matters is FBA. I don't know where he ever said this. You got to watch stuff like this and watch accounts like this. I don't know where he ever said this. I didn't see this earlier. Tether hairline. FBA men's hairlines don't moonwalk as we get older. They don't move. They either just disappear. Mine was going about 35. My hair started getting thin. I just cut it off. That's one thing about us. We don't be trying to hold on to that bull. Once it's about gone and we see it just look bad, we be like, all right, man, I'm just going to go bald. You ain't finna have me out here looking crazy. Oh, man. All right, family, let's sit on this video. I will have more content. I will be responding to that one sister who said, why don't we have a Black Project 2025 next? I want to get that sister. I want to respond to her and dissect that and and do that in good faith. It's not an attack. I'm going to try to make it to where I'm not necessarily attacking people, just kind of bringing light to BS as we see it and taking up the rear, man, and pulling my slack in this Black empowerment movement. So with that being said, peace and Black empowerment.